What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with another Mass Effect 3 video. And today we're actually going to be going over a website and a nice feature that BioWare put into the game that is going to help you manage your multiplayer part of the Mass Effect 3 game. Now, this has been out for a long time. Obviously, this game came out 3 years ago, so people probably know about this. Some of you guys might not know about this. I actually didn't find out about this website for a while after I'd started playing the multiplayer. But it's definitely something that's a great tool for players to use. And I talked about this in one of my other videos where I was talking about how to manage the Mass Effect 3 store when you're trying to get the RNG kind of in your favor. And I'll link that video below. Also link the website address to get to this. But this is going to be called N7 Headquarters. And it's a place you can go to basically look at all of your multiplayer statistics, your unlocks, and everything else. You can see up here I've already got the website in. It's just social.bioware.com n7hq/home. So we're going to just go to this website here. Now when you get here, you'll have this kind of splash page here. It tells you track your challenges, set up your in-game awards, view your character's inventory leaderboards, explore your profile, learn how the top players operate. And if you haven't already signed up, if you have a BioWare or an EA Origin account, you'll need that information. You'll basically go up here. You can either sign up if you haven't, or just go to log in. And I've already got my information there, so you'll just use your EA account to log into this, and it should be linked to your Mass Effect 3 account already. So what this is going to do is it's going to bring you to your overview page, which you can see here. You've got your your N7 ranking, your challenge ranking. You've got if you have one of your nameplates selected, which I'll talk about those here in a second. But it basically just kind of shows you all your statistics. You can see your time played, your games played, your current credit amount, which I have hardly any right now. I spent a bunch last night trying to buy some Spectre packs. And then it shows you your rankings on the N7 leaderboards for both achievements and your N7 ranking, which don't put a lot of stock on the N7 leaderboard because all that means is you've promoted a lot of characters. I see so many people like, oh, my N7 rating's so high. It's like, all that means is you promoted a bunch of characters. It's kind of like prestiging in some of the Call of Duties. It just means you maxed out and decided to promote, which you don't have to do. Now down here, it'll tell you your recent challenge completions. You can see, it'll tell you the date and what the last couple of completions were that you had. And you've got upcoming challenge completions down here at the bottom. It's going to tell you how close you are on some of your coming up, like, get prime points too are at 98%. And this helps you track, what achievements you can do to unlock challenges. And this is very helpful because it can help you focus on certain characters and certain enemies if you want to really go after those challenges and try to get them unlocked. So that's your overview page. Now, I was just talking about challenges, so we'll click into that part of this website here. And that'll load in and see you got challenge, you got general, alien, and weapon. And you can also access those from the Mass Effect 3 game when you go into the multiplayer section. And you can see here, it basically just says complete 25 of the Mass Effect challenges, your current progress 4 out of 25, and you'll get 500 challenge points when you complete that. Each one of these is going to have that there, and then once you get done, you'll unlock a special nameplate that you can use in game, which I'll show you some of those here in a minute. But you can see, like with Spectre Mastery, this is like one of the harder ones to get because it requires a lot. Like you got to get like 2.5 billion points in the game. Complete 2,500 waves, and also earn 5,000 medals in the game. So once you complete all those, you'll get this cool emblem with the Normandy, and it's all pretty sweet. You've got a map mastery. Basically, as you play through the game, it'll tell you how many waves you've completed for bronze, silver, gold, platinum on every single different map. And once you get all those completed, you'll get an emblem. So again, this just helps you kind of track what you need to do. Now, some of these challenges are not going to be available anymore because these were BioWare events over the weekends when Mass Effect 3 was, when they were still doing a lot of stuff with the game. Of course, obviously 3 years later, they're not going to be doing much with that. But you can still get up to like Tech Mastery down here at the bottom. So like when you click on these are different. You can see here, biotic explosions, throw use, pull use. These are basically just for using the different biotic powers in the game. But it's very easy to sort of track, your progress on those. You can see I've still got quite a few here I need to get completed. But you'll get these just by playing the game normally, using different characters with different powers. But you can also use this, like I said, if you want to focus on a certain character and you want to focus on a certain power. This will tell you how close you are to achieving that, and you get 20 challenge points for these. So a quick way to level up your challenge and achievement score there. We're going to go back up to the top. You've also got challenges for aliens and for weapons. Now, the ones for aliens, again, you can get awarded these different nameplates. We'll just click in and say Earth Mastery here. And these are all different combination of things. Like you'll get, using certain weapons, extracting from certain maps that are on Earth, using certain characters. Like you can see here as N7 Slayer, you need to extract 10 times. Other of these will say you have to complete 200 waves with a certain character. Those can take quite a bit of time to do. But again, this helps you focus if you want to play with a certain character for a while, if you want to get those 10 extractions done, if you want to work on getting those waves grinded out. If you're looking for a particular challenge award, and that's what's pretty cool about this, is you can kind of see some of the challenge awards and see which ones you think look pretty cool. And if you want to go after a certain one, then you can go after one. Now, you may not have all the characters unlocked, but eventually you'll get those by opening packs. And you can just see here, it'll help you very easily track your progress towards getting that challenge award. And then of course you've got the weapons also. There's awards for shotguns, using all the shotguns, assault rifles, the sniper rifles, the SMGs. And once you complete one of these, you can see there it says I've done it ×1. It'll reset everything, so you can actually continue to get the challenge points if you want. You can see there I've already been working on some of the SMGs. But it's basically just earn 140,000 points with each weapon. So some of these you can complete pretty quickly. Others are a little bit more difficult. It just kind of depends. And you've got other ones here at the bottom as you go down. You can get some different emblems. You got going against the Collectors, the Geth, the Reapers, and the Cerberus. You've got challenge points for killing all those guys and getting points for that. Centurions, Nemesis, Guardians, all those there. So once you get all those completed out, once these are all full, you will actually get that Challenge Award Cerberus emblem that you can use to display on your in-game screen. You've also got a Combat Mastery. This is just awarded for general combat things like melee damage, doing those over cover grabs, headshots, getting damage with grenades. So just some general combat stuff there. So pretty cool and pretty neat little way to track your challenges and keep an eye on what you're getting close to. And if, like I said, if you're one of those people who's an achievement hunter and wants to make sure you're getting these achievements, you can actually use this to sort of plan out your play sessions and what character. Like what I'll usually do is if I'm getting close to getting an achievement, I'll find the character I need to be grinding waves with or grinding extractions, and I'll just play with that character for like 10 games in a row or something to try to get that. Or I'll use a certain weapon in order to unlock that achievement. Now you've also got a characters slot here, which you can click on, and this will show you all the characters you've unlocked in the game. Basically, you just click on whatever class. You got Adept, Soldier, Engineer, Sentinel, Infiltrator, and Vanguard. And when you click on it, it'll show you all the characters you've unlocked so far. And then you can go through, if you say we click on our Krogan here, it'll tell us his current power progress. I haven't put any points into him at all because I haven't been using him in a while. But let's say we find someone who's actually been leveled up a little bit. You can see what powers you've invested in them and how you've kind of planned out your build here. Now, unfortunately, you can't really adjust or play with things here. You can't reset your build. You have to do all that in the game. But this will go through and tell you exactly, if you want to check your character builds online, or you can actually go in and look at, other people's character builds to see how they're doing. If you know their profile, you can just type it in up here under Find Profile. Now, inventory is probably one of the more helpful categories here on this website, because this is what you will use when you're trying to do the store in Mass Effect 3. Now, like I was telling you guys in that video, everything's got a ranking. There's common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare. And like when you open those recruit packs, you're going to mostly get common items. That's why I was always saying, you want to max out your recruit packs before you move on to opening those veteran packs, because what's going to happen is when you get these common weapons, if they're not fully ranked up, like let's say this M8 Avenger was only rank 5. If I opened a veteran pack, which normally would award uncommon and better items, I would still have a chance of getting that M8 Avenger, a common weapon pack, instead of getting, like, let's say the Facetin. So you want to open those recruit packs, and those are pretty easy to do. Just even playing bronze, you'll get about 15,000 credits. You'll have enough to open 3 recruit packs. So you'll be able to level these weapons up very easily at first. And once you've got all these maxed out, you can then start opening those veteran packs, because when you get those veteran packs, you'll start getting some of these uncommon weapons and even a few rares. But as long as you have all those recruit weapons done at level X, you will no longer have a chance to get them dropped. You can see here I've also got all my uncommon weapons at level X. That's, again, I know it can be very tempting to spend credits on higher level packs when you are playing the game. But like, let's say again, if you open, like, let's say you open a Spectre pack, which are 60,000 credits, that could take you a little bit of time to get that many credits depending on what difficulty you're playing. Let's say you take that Spectre pack and you open that Spectre pack and you're going for, like, let's say you want to get the M11 suppressor. Well, if you have any of these uncommon weapons still at like rank 5 or rank 8 or whatever, you might get one of those weapons in place of one of the rare weapons. And that can just be a huge letdown if you open a 60,000 credit pack and you get, like, say an M13 Raptor or something. You don't want that to happen. So I know it can be tempting to spend those credits, but you really want to stay on those veteran packs until you've got most of these at level X. And veteran packs are actually not bad. I've got several really good rare items unlocked in them, including some pretty rare characters. So it's just another tidbit there. Use that in conjunction with the Mass Effect 3 store. Kind of check. This is an easy way. You can kind of have this open on your browser while you're playing the game, and that way you can see what weapons you have to actually keep getting instead of having to go into your character screen and scroll through all your guns. And it's also a good way just to see what you have and what you don't have. You can see here I'm still missing quite a few of the rare weapons, as I'm just now kind of starting to get into Spectre packs and premium Spectre packs. Now, premium Spectre packs are going to give you some of the ultra rare guns. I actually received a few of these in veteran packs. Very luckily, I got the Cerberus Harrier actually in a veteran pack, believe it or not. And actually, no, I got that in a Spectre pack. I'm sorry. And you can see here you've got mostly, now these weapons, some of these you could earn back when they did those in-game events. I actually got the N7 Valiant as my gift pack when I first started Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. These could be a little bit harder to level up to max because you have to be usually opening the Spectre packs and the premium Spectre packs to get a lot of these. But you can see here there's all kinds of new guns I still have to get that I haven't received yet that I'm looking forward to hopefully unlocking very soon. But again, this is a great way to keep track of your inventory. You can also see what weapon mods you have unlocked. And again, this is going to work the same way. These common mods are going to be in those recruit packs. And then your uncommons and your rares, you can go through all these. And again, the same thing applies here. If you have one of these uncommons that are, or if you have a common that's not fully ranked up to level 5 and you open a veteran pack, you could still get one of those commons instead of one of these uncommons. So something to keep in mind for when you're opening up your packs. And you can also use this to see what characters that you have unlocked. Your commons are all going to be unlocked right when you start the game with all the human characters. You've also got the uncommons. You'll start getting these in recruit and veteran packs. These little yellow indicators at the bottom just show how many appearance unlocks you have for each character. So you can see you've got all your uncommon characters. Some of these are actually really good. Solarian Engineer, the Turian Sentinel, the Quarian Infiltrator. These are all actually really, really good characters you get, and you'll get those hopefully in some of those early packs early on. Of course, then you got your rare characters. You'll get some of these guys in veteran packs too, so don't think you have to open Spectre packs to get good characters. So I actually got a Geth Juggernaut in a veteran pack, believe it or not. So that was pretty awesome. Then you got ultra rare. You got the Volus and the Awakened Collector, which are kind of specialized characters, and I still don't have the Volus Engineer. But again, this is a great way to keep track of your characters and see what unlocks you have for everybody. And finally, you've got consumables. This is going to show you all the consumables you have. It's going to tell you what your capacity is for each of these, and then how many you have of each type. So I've got like 252 metagel, 43 missiles. I can carry 5 thermal clips, 5 metagel, 3 survival packs. Only 2 missiles. This is driving me nuts because this is preventing me from doing a lot of solos because I've only got the base 2 missiles that you get. Have not gotten any of those missile unlocks yet, and I really wish I had those because you can carry up to 6 missiles, and then I believe one of the gear packs lets you carry up to 9. That really helps when you're trying to solo gold, platinum, things like that. And then if you come down here, it'll tell you all your ammunition ones that you have. I'm pretty low on these. I need to start opening up some jumbo packs, but that'll help you keep track of your ammo, and your armor and weapon consumables are also going to be listed down here so you can see what you've got there. Finally, there's the gear slot, which will again show you all the gear you've unlocked, and these are uncommons. These are going to come in veteran packs and above. Same thing applies here. If you open up a Spectre pack and you haven't completed all these uncommons, you may get one of the uncommon gear unlocks, but gear unlocks for the most part are all pretty solid, so you're never really going to go wrong by opening any of them up. And there's still quite a few here I wish I had. Like Omni Capacitors is a really good one I haven't unlocked yet. So is Juggernaut Shield. A lot of different ones that you can get here. So just really helpful website here to keep track of all your stuff without having to scroll through all of it in the game. You got a couple other things here. You got leaderboards, which is really kind of, not really that useful. It's going to show you where you're ranked in the game in terms of your N7 rating and your achievement rating, which again, like I said, that N7 ranking is really not a huge deal. It just kind of tells you how many times you promoted people, and it's not really reflective of skill in the game, but it's there. And you got challenge points as well. You can see your rank there if you're interested in that for both the global and for your home country, wherever your account is registered, and you can also compare it with your friends. And finally, you've got the achievements tab. This is going to show you your actual in-game achievements, tell you how many. See, we got 63 out of 69 there that are unlocked. I still have a couple I need to do. It'll tell you all everything that you've done in the game in terms of the actual Xbox or PlayStation achievements. Then at the bottom, it'll tell you the ones that you haven't completed yet. See, I've got 6 more that I need to still do, so we'll be working on those. And I'm sure I'll get them because I love to play Mass Effect 3, whether it's multiplayer or the campaign over and over again. So you got a couple other things up top here. If you want to go look at the codex for the game, you can go there. Galaxy at War will actually show you what your current Galaxy at War statistics are for the game, for the campaign, because that's linked to the multiplayer. You can go to the BioWare forums. You can go to your account, support, get news. And then finally, we have the Challenge Awards section. Now, I was just telling you about those nameplates you'll unlock as you play through the game. This is where you will come to actually the nameplate you want to use to show up in the game when you're loading into the game with other players, and you can kind of see what everybody else has unlocked, and if you get one that was really hard to get, you can show it off. So it's pretty cool. You get some awards for grinding out some of the challenges, and if you want to switch to one, you just basically click on it with your mouse and then it'll take effect. Now you have to be logged out of Mass Effect 3 in order for the new one to appear, but and you can see, like Council Operative, this is the one that shows up on the screen. Sometimes you'll also get a second unlock. Like I got this other Council Operative. It came with 2 instead of just the one that it was showing. So you kind of got a neat little emblem there. And I got the one for SMG and Assault Rifle, and then some other ones here. So that's where you'll go to actually set those nameplates in the game. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to kind of go over the N7 headquarters, show you guys some of the features it has and what you can do with it. So as usual, I hope you found this helpful. This is a really neat tool to use with Mass Effect 3 to help you kind of manage your inventory and help you out with the store as well when you're buying those packs, especially if you're first starting out and you want to keep track of how many recruit packs you got to go through to get those common stuff unlocked before you start working on your uncommons. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions as usual, please leave them down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time.